let's get it.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense. It would make more sense if it was like, conjuration. Because you're summoning a sphere, right?
I'm unmuted.
Oh no, you're evoking a sphere. Okay, force.
But weird.
Yeah, well, if you want to learn Dimension Door from me, you can. I'm gonna have to wait a
Fucking
little bit to learn Resilience
cascade
here.
of Twitter notifications. Good lord.
Yeah.
Can blame Kobu for that one.
Yeah.
God damn it, Kobu! How dare you?
It's tons of interactions. Okay, so who wants to recap from last week?
Yeah, I got like 8. We beat up the the queen slime bug thing, and walked up to the door, and yeah,
Door stuck.
Yeah, we were.
We had a reveal also that Shima was not Shima.
oh yeah, Shima was not Shima, but in fact, what was their name again?
The
Emissary.
emissary. Emissary.
Emissary. Okay.
Little
Right.
guy.
Who told us to head to the fog to meet the dragon and the dragon rider. And
I'm
now we
sorry,
have to deal with.
He told us
Sorry?
to meet the Dragon Rider?
Yeah, he gave us a letter where it was written that we were supposed that we. What was it again? Wait.
That's crazy, because I do not remember.
At the behest of Marka the Rider, or you are cordially invited to the consecration of the nest. Okay, we only know that he's the that someone named Marka is the rider. We don't know that it's a dragon. That was Meta. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're good. So do we want to go do that first? Or we also crowned Clerk
Yes.
King of the party.
God damn it.
King of the party.
Well, technically, it's more of a diadem. I assume. So
Anti-fucking
it's
monarchist.
more or less a queen of the party.
Queen of the party.
Material girl.
Screw you guys.
He's party queen.
Party queen.
Prom queen.
Prom queen.
queen.
Yes, prom queen. Claire.
This place has some carry vibes too, so I mean.
Dancing queen. Dun, dun, dun.
Clerk gives off Captain Holt vibes.
May his rest. May his soul rest in pieces.
Rip. So, gang. As I see it, this is me talking, not Carmen talking.
Oh.
Carmen would
you
definitely
can't tell.
say gang though. He'd be like, so
Yeah.
gang.
100%. Okay, gang. So
Hello,
here's what we're gonna do.
gamers.
Yeah.
I can do it as Carmen if you want.
Are we full? Are we long rested?
I assume we did.
Not
Did we-
yet. I think.
I
I
don't.
mean, I know we
think-
want to, but
I know
is
we
it
wanted to, but I
safe
don't.
to?
Yeah.
I thought we went back outside and long rested.
Was that the?
That's true. I had a.
Is that what happened, Kobu?
Yeah,
trying to
I
remember
mean,
that
if
briefly.
you want to do that, that's fine. You can long rest.
I got.
Alright.
I would love to check in the caverns if they had changed after we beat the queen.
Yeah. See
And
if
see
the
if the-
tentacles are still there.
There doesn't
And
seem
if
to be
the
any
hive
change.
creatures are still there.
There doesn't seem to be
Oh,
any
yeah,
change
the
in the hive matter on the walls. However, the creatures that were populating the ruins are nowhere to be found.
That's concerning.
Maybe it's good, actually.
It's
If
good.
it's
Yavi
salty.
switches for a second to who was it? Remy, who is watching Goranti, in case anything happened there. Is Goranti still alive?
Let's go back to the village.
Since we did the long rest, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Aid again at level 3 for me, Twile, and Yotimo.
As you switch to the Remy POV, Remy is sitting on a rock, Garanti is sitting on a crate aside from Remy, and they're both staring very intently into each other's eyes.
What level did you say you were casting the aid at?
Level 4, so
Okay,
15.
so that's 15. Okay.
Garanti will
And if
blink.
you-
Remy
dear.
will blink.
Well, you've beaten me by a little.
Like how they're watching the hole and totally not each other.
Remy will turn around and look at the hole. Has there been any recent activity?
No, it's been quite quiet outside. Garanti will slowly walk up beside Remy and peer into the hole. Getting quite late now. I
Remy
wonder if
nods
they're still
sagely.
alive.
He nods vigorously.
Good. Now, how about another round?
Sits opposite of him.
Garanti rubs his eyes and then begins to stare.
And Zehavi will switch position.
Alright, gang. So as I see it, we have 2 or 3 options. We can follow the emissary and find Malcolm the Rider and go to the consecration of the nest, which sounds like a terrible idea. We can bust down the door and go absolutely bananas. Also sounds like a terrible idea. Or we could just ignore all that and go somewhere else, but I feel like that's a waste of all the work we just did.
It's unfortunate that the presence behind that door is so great. Somebody needs to deal with it, but God, do I not want to.
But you have to.
We-
You've come all this
We
way.
will have.
I don't think
Zehavi
you
stands up.
understand, Lila. How big, how massive the presence behind that door is.
Yeah, I am not in favor of fucking with it.
But this could
I
be our
am,
chance.
and he walks in.
Zahavi, no. Zahavi, no.
Is it,
I
he didn't
want
even
to
crack it
fucking
open?
deal with this shit. And I need to.
So before Zahavi walks through there, can I just like plant the hive crown on Lila's head for a second?
Okay. Lila's gonna make a wisdom save.
I give her guidance.
That's you mean.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Guidance
guidance
is
won't
only
help her.
for-
You'd have to bless her.
Oh well. I can portent it.
In case.
I think you need to. Oh. I think that's only ability check and not a save.
Yeah, because she doesn't have any special
Oh right.
bonus to the save, so
My
it'll
bad.
just roll. Any
Oh, that's right,
important?
guidance does it. I don't want to
I
waste my
mean,
20 on
it's
this.
a bit late, but I could have given her a focusing brew.
Hmm,
But it's too late now, I think.
yeah. As you place the crown on her head, her eyes will go wide. Wait, and then she'll faint.
Oh, I'll
Oh
take the crown
gosh.
back and put it back on my head.
We fucking killed her.
Do I
Do I
feel
gotta make
involved?
another? Do I need to make another wisdom save?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Is Lila alive?
She is.
Okay.
Oh god. No. Let's see if anything happened. And can I make a medicine check to see if anything happened to her, or an Arcana if something may have influenced her?
I think Arcana would actually be pretty good.
Okay. Clerk, give me the slap.
Nothing.
Lila's knocked out. Probably the sheer energy of the crown was too much for her mind and has knocked her unconscious for a little bit. She'll probably recover soon.
Here's hoping.
I guess we can leave her here for now, but maybe someone should have an eye on her.
And
Couldn't
also,
we- I think we should put her away from the squiggly floor that was alive not that long ago.
Yeah, we should probably like get out of here.
Yeah, let's bring her to Goranti. While we're at it, we can maybe sort our thoughts and make a plan. But I would prefer to get in there and deal with it as soon as possible.
Yeah. I guess it'd be safest for me to carry her.
Nice. Oh my god. What nice
Don't.
handwriting.
Open.
That's what the alarm spell looks like.
Your Roll20 penmanship is amazing.
Whoa,
Yeah, that's true.
was too zoomed in to see it, but wow.
Tetrising. Here, I'll put it.
Da, 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 da.
And we're floating.
Alright, as you emerge from the underground, Garanti will clamber up. So you are alive.
I sure hope so.
It is as the rat
Didn't I
said.
tell you? Indeed, he is a wise rat.
Very. Garanti rubs his eyes. Oh dear, what's happened with her? He'll look at Lila.
Clark just starts walking her towards the house with the beds in it. She needs rest.
I see. And what of Shima?
Shima was
Ooh.
not exactly who we thought she was.
Really now? Like a traitor, or
Just an
Not
entirely
exactly.
different person.
I doubt that Shima ever existed to begin with.
Exactly.
that
A
is
third
troubling.
party, I assume. Well, we will have to find out eventually. They gave us pointers where to head, but for that we will have to deal with something down there.
Well, as long as I remember where to get, as long as we're not away from this place for too long, I can remember how to get back here pretty well.
And what of the creatures? below? Are they gone for good?
Well,
Well, yeah. For now, the creatures that we can see, the ones that are directly a threat to us, are no more. But we still have some work to do.
There is always more to be done. I'm grateful for your help, and I'm sure Lila will be too when she wakes up.
I'm sure they'll be.
When we report back
Oh.
to Morin's Look, I'll be sure to let them know that you stopped by and helped us.
Best to keep us out of your report. Just say that things have been dealt with, and let things go their way.
He gives you a look, but he'll nod.
Garanti,
I understand.
could you do me a favor? If you notice anything going on in Morin's Look, say political instability or the House of Morin is about to fall, please let us know. Somehow.
Well, I mean, I have.
Oh boy.
He shrugs.
Anything further progressing? Like, seriously further progressing?
The Red Order is quite influential, look as. And I fear that the House of Morin may not be most organized at present. I was reluctant to go on this expedition with Lila. Felt that it was too dangerous for a party of our size. I was proven correct, as we seem to be the only two survivors now. I don't think that the House of Morin would have given the okay for such a thing some years ago. They have changed, and not for the better. But of course it is only a matter of opinion, and I am no politician.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna ask something of you. You can refuse if you'd like. And it's a little out there. I would do it myself, but we're a little preoccupied. I need you. The House of Morton is hiding something in their vaults. It's not just gold. They've got something down there they really don't want us to know what's down there. I need you to figure out what's down there, and if it's something that can help us, not just us in general, but the ones who are doing what we're doing. Take it.
My dear, I'm afraid I'm an old man. I'm not very suited to these types of excursions.
That's defeatist
Nor
talk.
am I interested.
Well,
Could you?
that's just reasonable.
That's reasonable. If you feel comfortable, don't feel pressured. Could you get a group to do it other than yourself?
Now, Carmen, are we sure we want others we don't know of to have insight in something that we might want?
Well, I'd rather do it myself, but we're kind of busy
I know, but
with this.
I mean, if we let it slide, not let it slide, but if we let it simmer for a bit, um, we'll make our way down there and do it ourselves.
But then there's a chance the Red Order gets the stuff down there.
True.
And I'd rather some party we don't know who's contracted to deliver it to us have it than the Red Order. Or the Kataruna.
You see.
In my travels, I have met quite a fair few people of different walks. I suppose perhaps an errant word here or there would. I'll see what I can do. Consider it my thanks for your assistance.
When you arrive in Morinsluk and scope out some the situation, visit the Harvey's Fashion Emporium. There should be a sending stone available with which you should be able to contact me. I will write you a letter which you can give to my employees. That should suffice to notify them of you.
You all seem to be very well connected. I'm impressed.
A lot of work's gone into this operation.
Yes.
So it would seem. I will go check on Lila.
Yes, please.
Before we leave, I'm gonna write. Did we tell him how to do the cleansing ritual?
I
No.
think we shouldn't leave it to him. I definitely would prefer to go down there myself.
Oh, I'm not talking about for that specifically. I'm just talking about in general.
Oh, yes, that would be wise.
I scribble down a little note. Kind of leave a rock on top of it, on top of that crate over there. The directions of how to do a cleansing ritual. For emergencies only.
Well then. So, do we want to challenge what's down there, or go somewhere else?
Well, I think we definitely should head down there. If you want to, you can wait upstairs. I will deal with it myself.
It's a hobby. Come on, man. We both know that's not reasonable. And that's coming
Excuse
from
me,
me.
but this is extremely important, and I don't think we should even debate
Zahavi.
about leaving it as it is.
Well, Zahavi, the only thing is if you get caught by something and we lose you because you went there by yourself, that's on you.
Yes. You will see immediately if I perish, by looking at Remy. Remy,
And
stay
then,
with the group.
and then if you perish, Remy perishes, and we try to come save you, and we don't know what's down there, then we perish because of you.
It's a hobby. It's a hobby, bud.
You're doing a Carmen. Why are you doing a Carmen?
She grabs him by the shoulders. It's a hobby,
I
my boy.
I simply don't understand why you're hesitating with dealing with the heart. There are 3 hearts. There are 3 queens. And if we destroy the heart, we can strike at the hive. We can strike at the symmetry.
I don't know if you saw what I saw. I know Clerk saw something different than I. But did you see the size of that ward?
Yes,
Protecting
I
the door.
saw. And thanks to my analysis, we were able to tell what is going on there.
That's a terrible idea. I like to get into trouble as much as the next person, but I also like to survive.
We may survive for now, but if we won't deal with it, all of Etunn won't survive.
Don't you have contacts to call for backup so that we can be like even more prepared to go down
And
there and deal with it?
And how long do you suppose you want to wait?
Well,
I
I don't think the danger that you're worried about is that imminent.
I I think it is time sensitive, but I feel like if we seek these people for a week and then make it back within 2, it should be fine.
It took us how long to even arrive here from Morin's We don't even know where they are. The last time I talked to Move and the others, they were in the Western Kingdoms, in
Oh,
Horizon. Is on the complete opposite side of Etunn.
okay, yeah, no, that in perspective.
Well, shit.
I may appear like I'm the grand master instigator and mastermind, but even I don't have all the contacts in the world.
Hold on. Above board, does Zahavi know Malka?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Crap. Never mind. Scratch that.
He
Well, I
has no
guess-
idea about the events that took place in Ilalia and home.
Yeah. Okay.
He only knows what he found out, what we all found out through Ilnarek's letter.
Okay.
Well, all right then.
I guess down we go.
Life is but a fleeting thing.
At least let us analyze it. Give me a day to fully do everything I can in my powers to tell if we are able to deal with it right now, or if what's down there is something that may only maybe dealt with in a year or something.
Yeah, let's see if there's a time limit. If there's not a time limit, then let's seek out these people. But if there is a time limit, you know, fuck it.
We get to choose the day we die.
I'd rather not put it like that, but sure. It's just living with a time limit.
Oh boy.
As you approach the door, the arcane ward behind it radiates with energy.
Armin was deleted.
Oh, what just
Yeah.
happened? How's that happen?
Oh, that was.
Who's
Oh, I
Carmen?
thought that was.
I think Carmen deleted her. So.
Adios.
Yeah, it ate Carmen.
I don't know anyone called Carmen. Are y'all feeling okay?
Yeah.
What is this re-zero bullshit?
This is what's about to happen if one of us dies.
Literally deleted.
Avoided.
I will aid Zahavi in his magical investigations over the next day or two.
I guess I can. I don't know if. Are we doing
I
a
can-
check or no?
I can give granola bars to Bardic Inspira, guys.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Granola bars.
I'm thinking. I do this.
Eat your
in
fruits.
Twile.
Death wards on me.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I really wish I
Cool.
had expertise.
I am. Let me do
There we
like
go.
a
Look at that
thing.
cool formation.
Right.
I've
Flying
just
demon.
opened 4 menus. How do I just?
There you go. I gave you the. I gave you the.
Okay. Thank you.
That means you're warded.
Wait, no. Be in like
I'm deliberately
superhero
fucking up
formation.
the
There,
formation.
yeah, like over there.
Twilight should be a front, though.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Zahabi, are
good
you
idea.
investigating the ward or what's behind the ward? Because that could change.
The we know about the ward. It's what was it? Imprisonment.
Yes.
We know that it's a 9th level spell, and it's it's imprisoning the heart of the hive that's kept here.
Okay.
The hive heart itself is unstable. We know that too. What I would like to... One question, something I would like to ask is, if the ward is being placed there by the heart itself, or if it originated from an outside force.
Okay. Can I give him an advantage for that?
Okay, make an Arcana check.
You're inspired.
And the slap, yeah. 17.
Plus Bardic.
D8, right?
D6.
I think it might be a D8 now that Yotimo's.
It's a D8.
Okay. Oof.
Wow.
That's 18.
18.
Okay. You can't tell what the origin of the imprisonment spell is. It's worth noting that the imprisonment spell itself is actually not large in size. Probably no more than 10 feet in size.
That's a little more concerning.
That's kind of small when you considering the size of this door.
That means whatever's behind it is right behind the door.
And also probably humanoid shape.
Door's not yet open, right?
Nope.
Let me just,
Then can we check if the door itself is warded with anything? Or if that has been dealt with after the queen was killed?
The door does not seem to be warded.
Is anything behind, except for the imprisonment, radiating energy in the room that we can check?
You do not sense any other magical presence.
Oh yeah, I am also casting detect magic as a ritual, just to make sure that I get everything noted.
Okay. You only sense the imprisonment spell in the room.
Okay, I guess we should be able to open the door and check.
all right. Bum, 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 bum. 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 I get Ferdinand up on there to open the door.
God.
But I motion everybody to move aside.
As Ferdinand lifts the heavy wooden bar off of the door and places it on the ground, it gives a loud thunk as it hits the ground. And then the elemental will slowly open the doors. The heavy stone doors will swing open with a creak, scraping along the floor. And you'll see a small room behind the door, about as tall as the door, but not very deep. And in it are two things. One is an immense creature hung against the wall, tethered to it by many different tendrils that spread out across the wall. And the creature is dormant with its eyes closed, but even so, it casts a powerful and frightening presence.
What the hell?
In front of the creature on the ground is a much smaller figure. And this, Zahavi, as you look down, is where the imprisonment spell actually is. You see a Kumodo tied to the ground by large chains that glow bright with the red abjuration energy of an imprisonment spell.
I think
As he kneels on the
we
ground.
went. I think we went about everything the wrong way. This is more along the lines of, what was her name? The one in
Theomaki?
the, yeah, Theomaki.
Hold on. That gives me an idea. Hold on.
Gotta send a tweet.
Send tweet.
More like a DM.
I wonder what the spell save DC on imprisonment is.
19.
Pretty high.
I think if
If you want to dispel it, it's 19.
Carmen would have, I believe, the easiest chance, because Dispel Magic is a abjuration spell, and because Carmen is an abjuration wizard, she can add her proficiency bonus to it. So instead of the basic D5 int modifier for Zahavi, or wisdom for Clark, and charisma for Yotimo, it would be definitely the easiest, I believe. And as we are still not yet in combat, we should be able to aid each other when doing the check.
That's if we need to check.
Oh, did you just send that?
I did.
Okay. You'll hear a response immediately.
Oh.
Oh.
She's on her way, I guess.
Nice!
It's your girl. Was that 25 words or less?
minutes.
It was exactly 25 words. I had to rewrite it once because I couldn't fit the other part in, but I was like, we're keeping the you girl part.
So we have time to squeeze in a short rest then, right?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Are you sure about that?
Coffee break.
Tea break.
I guess before she gets there, or yeah, before Theomaki, could I do, like, from a distance, not touching it, like a religion check on the big creature? Or like
What?
some kind of check to like what,
Yeah.
like the origins of the creature. It's that creature itself.
I would say just
I don't
make
know what kind of check.
an investigation check. Actually, I think it's the best way to do it.
I'll aid you. So with advantage. Or not.
I'll roll again just in case. Investigation. Yeah. It's 20.
You notice that, curiously, the chest of the creature rises and falls with the breaths of the Komodo tethered to the floor.
I guess that's the heart.
This does not bode well.
I don't like this.
Yeah. It certainly bodes, but not in a well.
There's a swirl of energy.
Yes.
Please be Theamic.
Oh,
Yes, yeah, it is.
she wipes her brow. Good evening.
Hey,
Now, where
Long
is
time no
he?
see. Over there.
so
Please
just a
don't
warning.
go too far. Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, too late.
It might be a hive thing.
She'll wave you away, Zahavi. She walks up to the Komodo. His eyes are closed, and he's kneeling on the stone ground. As she does, she walks around him, seemingly unbothered by the gigantic creature behind her. Well, I'll be. You've done quite good, haven't you?
I assume you know the person over
Yeah,
there?
who's that?
Oh, I know pretty much everyone.
Damn.
Well,
Cool,
okay.
who's
I
that?
doubt
But-
that,
yeah.
but okay.
You'd be surprised. So, how'd you get him?
We didn't.
We killed some stuff, and then we opened a door, which I was like, maybe we shouldn't open, but then Zahavi was like, no, we should open it. And then Clerk with the magical item was like, we definitely should not open it, but we should take care of it soon.
Of course.
The consensus was that we should not open this door, and yet
We did.
here we
The
are.
door was open.
The door is open.
Never leave a door unopened. She'll fly over
I
Ferdinand.
think it's perfectly fine
Thank
to leave
you.
some doors unopened, actually.
Thank you.
She'll fly up into sort of like up around the middle of the room. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would you maybe enlighten us with your knowledge?
Just let her work, man.
She's doing prospecting work.
Well,
Let her cook.
As they say.
it seems you stumbled on an incursion. Do
And
you
what
know
now?
what an incursion is?
I assume you're about to tell
Hmm.
us.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Or not history.
History
check.
check. Yeah, sure.
History. Bam. Bam. 18 or 19.
It is unclear what she's referring to.
Okay.
An incursion
What's an incursion? Oh,
is a massed gathering, a distribution of hive matter. And all of this, she reaches down on the ground and pulls away a little bit of a tendril from the ground as it sort of slithers off of her finger, is hive matter. Quite nasty stuff. I wouldn't touch it if I were you. I'm just sort of special in that way.
right.
I have two
I
questions.
see.
Yes. Let's start with
First
question
off-
2. How about that?
Okay. Fair enough. She pulls out the vial. So, we got this a while ago. Is this also hive matter, or is this different?
Yes, that's hive matter.
Okay. Puts it away. Question 1 was, how do I become immune to it?
That, my friend, is a little more difficult. I'm afraid that you can't be immune to it. Only I can. And that's
Fair
not
enough.
actually because of anything that I've done. It's simply because of who I am.
I'm gonna insight check that shit.
Yep.
So unfortunately, I couldn't teach you.
Is she lying?
She doesn't seem to be, actually. She seems quite convinced of herself.
Whoa.
30.
Whoa.
Wow.
You better not be.
Yeah.
Eyes flash.
It's like the meme with the red eyes. Now, as for your little prize over there, she nods to him. He is a fool, but he might be useful to you.
So my questions regarding him were: do we explode him? Like, is he a part of the hive, or do we free him, or do we cleanse him?
I think it, a matter of fact being that he is being imprisoned and guarded by probably one of the most powerful hive creatures currently on Etunn, means that it would probably help us more to free him. Looks at Theomachi.
She blinks, and she'll fly over. She'll whisper something, and you'll see that she kind of like, as if sort of like if you picked up like flower petals in your hand and were about to blow them, she does that, but there's nothing in her hand, and she does it to the chain. You immediately feel the imprisonment spell cease to be, and the Komodo flops down onto the ground.
Damn.
God damn it.
Hold on the damn second.
See, nothing
Could you have
happened.
waited?
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, no point in just letting him sit there.
Fair enough.
And you see, he points up at the creature. Nothing to worry about. As the creature starts to melt,
Ah.
Weird. So, running with a little bit of deductive reasoning, if this guy here is imprisoned by a hive, and he's supposedly at the heart of the hive, which the hive queen said was integral for it to run, there are other captured prisoners, mages probably, like this, in those hives.
there should be, yes.
I don't like how he's ominously losing health.
Oh shit.
Did it just
Just
completely
noticed.
just die?
Well, that's that dealt with. I'm sure nothing about that will ever come up in the future.
All around you, the hive matter starts to sort of break apart and dissipate as the walls begin to reveal themselves. The stone suddenly coming free of the volumes of hive matter around it. Theomaki will look around with her hands on her hips. Well, that's that. You did the hard part. You deserve all the
We
credit.
did?
What? So, what was the non-hard part? What's going on?
What the fuck is happening?
So the hard part was us getting our ass beat for 30 minutes.
That was a lot longer than 30 minutes. Let's be real.
Yeah. But
Yes,
If
well,
you
the-
look harder.
this is your
What-
prerogative. These kinds of things are not really concerning to me anymore.
Well, how are you doing then?
I'm doing great.
You found all the prismarine you're looking for?
No, not yet. In fact, I actually was hoping you might help me with that. Had a change of heart.
just quick, are
currently
you considering this to be counterproductive? What you're doing right now?
Yes, but I've got some free time.
Guys, I'm a bit depressed.
No, don't be. Listen, we've all got our little interests, right? If you think this is the best method, then go ahead.
Theomaki, if you would mind, just I'm interested, so just let me know. She writes down like she gives her a little pad and pen. If you wanna tell me what you need.
Well, I've got to go soon, unfortunately, in about 67 seconds. But if you wake him up, the fool over there on the ground, just ask him a little bit. And you could tell me what he knows. Or you couldn't, and eventually I'll find it out anyway.
Fair enough. Well, good luck.
Seems fair to me.
Theomaki, you kind of suck.
On the contrary, I've just put you one step further towards your goal.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
Well,
way,
Right, honestly.
if you see an Ilneric, just let him know we're watching.
We'll be coming for him eventually.
He knows what he did.
Not a threat, that's a promise.
Sure. Oh, looks like I've got to go. Bye now.
Adios.
Catch you later.
It's like
I don't like her.
I
it's
like her.
I like her.
trying,
I don't
it's
know
like
why,
trying to
but
bake
why
a
is it?
pie and having the head chef just do it for you. You're not learning. You're just the damn pie is making
Yeah.
itself, man.
On the
A
contrary.
woman will pontificate mysteriously, and everyone's all like, I don't like her. God forbid women do anything.
But I'm curious. How is it always the Komodo that we find in these kind of situations?
I think
It's
because they keep
Yomachi,
records.
Linaric, that's true.
No,
Like, I'm gonna be
probably.
honest. You ever see an Ishimaya read a book?
Honestly, plenty.
We don't have the time.
Garmin says holding a pad.
But y'all live the longest.
Yeah, I know. We don't get the
We
time.
got stuff to
Too
do,
much
man.
stuff.
Like, you know.
That's why
Those are-
we don't keep records,
Yeah,
because we're
places to
just
be.
alive long enough to remember it.
We're just living in the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
A very, very long moment, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, Komodo do have very short lifespans in comparison, so that's why we have to record everything, because we die very quickly in comparison. But they only live as long as like 40 years, 50 years, something like that. If I remember right.
I think
Something
they're
like
more
that.
comparable to humans, actually.
Yeah,
Let me
because the bug people live 50 years. Really?
Let's
Same
check
as-
your notes.
Same as the Maasai.
Yeah, the Maasai are the shortest
much.
lived, for sure. And then the Ailey, and then Komodo/Umoro. Actually, no, Aarakocra, I think, live even shorter than the Maasai.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And then Eldar live pretty long, Ishimaya lived the longest.
Hell yeah.
We be bowling.
And Tauniki are like human.
Okay. Either way, I made the medicine check on the Komodo. See if they're okay.
He's unconscious, asleep.
Not magically asleep.
No, not magically anymore. The imprisonment spell has subsided.
Well, we have our task. Shall we take this Komodo outside? I'd like to just leave out of the melting wall hall.
Mhm.
Sure.
Does anybody have any kind of restoration spell?
I've got heals. I can give it a nice little cure runes real quick.
Carmen, make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Clark as well, actually, now.
Oh. You want to make that a 20?
Important.
Don't
Yeah.
forget the inspiration if you still got it.
My passive perception is 17.
What's my passive?
Also, maybe just use your 10 pardoned to ace your perception.
I mean, I rolled a 10.
Or your 21. You know,
You mean,
All right, you already wrote. Right. Sorry.
15
yeah, I already rolled
and 6.
a 13.
Oh, 13 and 6. Yeah, 8 and 13. Got it.
Yeah, 8 and 13. There you go.
You notice that so the Komodo is wearing sort of like light armor. He's wearing leather armor and also some robes. You notice embossed into his leather armor is the symbol of a Komodo clan that you recognize from several different things that you've seen around. The Halapi clan.
These motherfuckers again.
Additionally, you see a glint of light at the back of the cave.
Oh,
I go look for
Carmen.
shiny.
Carmen.
What?
I reluctantly follow her towards the shiny.
Then Ferdinand.
No, I'm a crow. I gotta go do this myself.
Damn it.
Halapi, Ilnuric, Halapi, Icon of Remembrance, Black Sphere. We have the Black Sphere, by the way. At least we should.
Yeah.
Group from traveled east to west.
Does Clark sense any more hive with the crown?
Not anymore. It seems that whatever you've done, or whatever Theomaki has done, has completely released the hive's influence on this entire area, and the incursion is no more. The hive matter at the end of the cave, as it begins to fall away, reveals a leaf, slightly golden, and in good condition.
Damn, I shouldn't have switched to wizard. I know I shouldn't have.
Just to have plant growth.
What does the leaf do again? I remember we got it from the first place we went to.
When you
We open a living historic book
Yep.
by casting plant growth on a leaf.
and speak with plants.
And speak
Oh,
with
yeah.
Okay, we got to take this up to
Fuck.
Garanti. Stat.
Yes.
Should we wake the guy up first, though?
I used Cure Wounds on him.
Let's carry him.
As you use Cure Wounds on him, his eyes snap open, and the first thing he does when he wakes up is scream. It's a loud scream, like almost like a yell, and he does so until his voice gives out, and then he sits up, panting and sweating.
Whoa there.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
everything okay?
I have to warn him.
Slowly,
Slowly.
buddy.
Where am
Slowly.
I? What's going on?
Deep breath.
How about what cycle and what year are you from?
He looks at you, quizzically. Cycle. What?
Let's just start with year. What year?
What's the last year you remember?
He he rubs his eyes. You're 35. Second era.
35.
470 since the emergence. Why? What
Oh,
how long have I been
Would
out?
that
damn.
tell us anything?
Yeah.
Really?
What year are we in now?
Like,
There
About four.
were.
I have no idea.
Yeah, me too.
Don't you remember there were logs of a certain individual at exactly year 35, second
the
Halapi era,
thing.
Oh.
The thing, yeah.
minus 470 emergence.
Autumn.
We took notes.
58.
The notes. What do they mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm power reading right
So
now.
this is the guy that lost his mind almost.
It might not have been. It might have
Exactly.
been one of his colleagues.
Let's find out.
He tries to like sort of stand up, but he's a little too weak. We have to get out. We have to let them know. We have to warn them.
Careful. It's
I-
been quite a while since you've been asleep.
What? What do you mean? When is it? What year is it? What sun is it?
Well, I'm not sure that's relevant at the moment. Let's just say people society has changed a lot, and people who need to know what's going on know what's going on.
Wait, hold on. You. He points at Carmen.
Yes.
What are you called?
I am an Ishimaya. But you can call me Carmen.
Oh.
I
You
think
like-
I'm getting to see what's going on here.
Yeah, he puts his head in his hand. I can't.
It's been a long time.
So it happened then.
What?
What happened?
The ritual.
What ritual?
The one that ends the world.
Oh no, it's coming up again
Yeah.
in this cycle.
Well, then we are lost.
No. We know sort of how to beat it. And we have
Wait,
unless
how?
you have
Wait.
more information.
Who? How?
a group of us.
No, how
There
do
are
you
certain-
know?
How do we know? Because we get the. Well, people have been finding information out through lost records and like beating these hives and beasts and stuff. And like we also have some of the Morin stuff. And
Morin. Wait.
yes,
It worked.
House of Morin.
You
What?
are all disciples
Slow down.
Huh?
Of who?
of Morin.
No.
Sorry about
no.
that.
So
Could you elaborate?
Hard to say. We hardly know.
He sort of like straightens up. My name is Taurus. Taurus Halapi. I am.
I can't see his fucking name through the.
Yeah, it's to everyone else's name.
So I'm keeping my distance.
I am an owl folk of the Eastern persuasion, and I think that,
Are you allowed to say that anymore?
what? What do you call us?
You said
Komodo.
owl folk. I've been called a Kumoto.
Oh, Kumoto. I am a Kumoto, as you might say, and I'm from. Oh, I must be from the world before now.
well, let's show you a map. I pull out a map.
Here is
Yes. He
Could I
point. He
also?
like his hand kind
I
of
was gonna
hovers around the
say-
map. Yeah.
Can we hand him that journal we found? Of Dylan Yadrina or whatever?
Maybe stay away from that cave while also giving those notes. Like, let's do that outside.
We should carry him up, but you know.
Yeah, let's get out of here and discuss it when we're outside.
Yeah.
Yes. Let us go.
Are we right to walk?
I'll try my best.
Oops. Zip, zap, zoop.
As you emerge, Taurus shields his eyes from the bright sun. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm here. I'm still here.
Click flies over to check on Lila.
Oh, yeah, Zahavi, your mic is very, very faint.
Are
Oh, I
talking
think you're away
quietly?
from it again.
We can't hear you.
We
Lean
can
in further.
barely. It's like your
Yeah, we can
volume's
tell
at
that
1%.
you're talking, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
You need to lean in a lot further. Just get in real close.
Yeah, put that shit
That's
in your
weird.
mouth.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Maybe it's super directional.
Yes. Good way.
Yep. Nope. You're fading out again.
Come on.
There you go.
There we go.
Hear that?
Maybe.
It didn't do anything.
Oh, it just decided to get quiet.
That's crazy.
Damn mic.
So what were you saying?
Just that he just asked if he knew someone called Theomachi and that he should thank her if that tells him anything.
Theomaki.
You met her. So she is. No, she is not deserving of my thanks.
Okay, elaborate.
There is so much to tell you. There's so much to understand.
We have all night.
we
As long
have
as you
like
don't just
so
suddenly
much
disappear on us. As long as you don't like teleport for some reason, because that's been happening a lot. and it's
Time. Yeah,
annoying.
that shit. People gotta cut that shit out.
do that, I'm
Theomaki
gonna
is
fry you.
not someone to be trusted. She is.
Oh, we know.
She
Yeah,
is
we
not,
know.
I
She is
know.
not a benevolent
She's cool and I
force.
like her, but also I would not trust her to like watch a rock and make sure it doesn't move.
She's definitely okay.
It's
Well, that's a little topical.
No, you don't understand. She's dangerous. She doesn't. She shouldn't be here. She shouldn't.
Yes.
She shouldn't. I don't understand how she did it. How she survived. I thought she was gone. I thought everything was gone. But
We understand how dangerous she is, so that's why we do not try to, upset her in any way.
Yeah, she was locked inside a mountain for quite a while, a living mountain for quite a while, if that helps explain.
has always been inventive in the worst way.
She somehow managed to harness an energy separate from magic. That's how.
As I said, I am Taurus of the Halapi clan, and I was a disciple of who you call Morin and who I call Morin. In
You
the
say
days
that like there's
prior.
something else we should be calling Morin.
Well, you see, Morin has been called many things throughout the instances of the ritual. He has only been. They have only been one name for at least 3 rituals now. Well, 4, actually. As he looks up at the sky. I thought that I was going to be no more. Or at least that I would not remember who I was after. So you'll excuse me if I'm jumping a little all over the place. But it's good that you know. It's amazing that you know, actually. It means that what we were doing, what we wanted to do, what I gave myself up for, it means that it's working, or at least part of it worked.
You called yourself, but also us, in a way, disciples of Morin. Could you elaborate, maybe?
Yes, you are. But if you find the relics, the sanctuaries, the stories, that makes you a disciple. You're part of the plan. You're part of what Morin said would be the salvation of all of us. And if you found me, then that means I must have some more role to.
Probably. We have another piece of the story right here. She holds up the leaf. We're just gonna go get it checked out.
Incredible. I did not think that this would ever happen to me.
I assume that the leaf is the story as you refer to it.
Yes, many such. It was
We
prescribed
re-
in the previous times that these were the ways in which we could pass on what was after us. That is what Morin told us. And to see that it has happened, it's wonderful.
Well, we already read one.
And I have been told by others that they have also found 2 stories and read them with air quotes.
You may not even. Well, you may not even need them. Because you have me. I can tell you. I can tell you everything. I can tell you everything about what we did and what the stories are. What really happened.
We more or less are already in the know. Are you aware of Beggar's Edge?
Yes.
Some of our colleagues were in Beggar's Edge and have been told by the Archons about the origin of the symmetry and everything related. So the in-between with Morin and everything else is, well, missing.
Yes. Yes. As it should be. The plan was that to pass the information to those after us, we would code it, we would hide it, and we would preserve it in ways that would evade the symmetry, that would continue on beyond us. And it seems that it has worked. The plan was that we would hide these in all corners of Etunn. But Morin knew how people could find them. How people would be drawn to them. Simply through their curiosity. It would seem that his prescience was far greater than even I thought.
I suppose my only question is, why would the aspects of the cemetery be drawn to these as well?
Because... Oh. Because it adapts. The symmetry was never supposed to know. The symmetry was never supposed to be drawn to... You found the leaf. Me. In there.
You were a prisoner of the hive.
Oh.
The last leaf we found after we slew an unformed hive queen.
Then our plan may not be as flawless as I previously thought it was. That's not good news.
Well, luckily down there we found this nice little crown, I point to my head, that lets us know when there's hive near.
Yes. Yes. Then you have defeated it, at least. You have found a way to free me and free the leaf, free the story. You're doing more than we did. Maybe there is hope after all.
Aye.
You
Well
see,
then.
I wasn't privy to every detail of the plan, but I do know that it was imperative. It was the highest priority. The stories for us, the stories of the owl, the Komodo, I mean, would continue. That was our role. That was our part to play in the plan. Other species, other races, they had their own roles, but we were always the keepers of the stories. That's why the leaves are ours. That was my job. Your leaf, and he, like, points to what Clerk has. That is my charge. So I have fulfilled it. But perhaps not in the way that I thought. If you would allow me, please. And he, like, reaches out his hands towards the leaf.
Oh,
I-
thank God. I thought we would have to find someone else to grow it.
Yeah. I mean, Garanti is right there.
Do you believe that that guy can manage that? Seriously?
I believe he
It's
can.
plant growth. You know how easy that spell is?
Or someone like you, but look at that guy. He's half senile.
Look,
Old people understand plants better.
I don't
Basically
trust
like them.
Come now, Zahavi.
May I?
I think Carmen has it.
He'll take the leaf. You'll see, he has a necklace around his neck, with a little gem. He'll take it, and he'll whisper something to it, and it cracks open, revealing a drop of water, which he then carefully sort of lets drip onto the leaf. The leaf will then glow, and it'll become sort of like a mini little, I don't know, sort of like a hologram almost, like a little image in his hand that starts to sort of play through images as he narrates them.
That's weird.
In our time, Morin was the leader of us, of the Komodo. It was Morin's duty to find a way to preserve stories of our time and to fight the Star Eater, the thing in the sky, the Ritual Maker. It was Morin's design to also leave a way for those after him to create the same as he did. Find a way to endure. And so the plan was created. The final contingency. Morin placed these stories within the leaves spoken by the eldest of us, entrusted them to his disciples, of which I am one, scattered us around Etunn. And then we sacrificed ourselves and our essence to keep the leaves living, to create barriers so that the Ritual Maker could not find them. A trail of breadcrumbs, if you will, for the next after us. And once all the leaves were found, then they would form a new story, for they were but stanzas of a larger poem. One that would tie in to the future of Etunn itself. 1/3 of the plan. Closes the leaf in his hands and the image. The other 2/3 are unknown to us. Only Morin knew what they were. We had our part to play. But it seems that you also have your part to play as well. To rebuild a fractured poem is not an easy task, but you've already done it twice.
The first time was by luck.
There are 2 other leaves in Etunn. I am afraid that if the same has happened to me, then that means that the Star Eater, the Ritual Maker, is also looking for them, and perhaps has found them. Perhaps that is why it was so concentrated, why you fought through so much to free me. Perhaps it could not break that which was protecting me.
Well, what concerns us more is who cast the imprisonment spell on you and when.
He blinks. I did.
Huh?
Yes.
I see.
What?
Morin gave me the means to cast the spell on myself. That way, I would be insulated against the Ritual Maker. It would consume me, but it would not, because it could not.
But from what we could tell, the hive monster that was there while you were sleeping after Theomaki dispelled the imprisonment spell, or before she did that, the hive monster was breathing in the same instance you were.
Perhaps
So
it was drawing upon the power of the story, the power hidden, vested within me. But it wasn't complete yet. It could not have been, because I am still standing here. If it had consumed me, you would not have been speaking to me. And whatever
What if that's-
thing was there with me would have been me. I would have been transformed.
Guys, those are the hive beasts.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, uh-huh? We have a list of where all the hive beasts are.
Oh.
not the hive beasts. I believe that the locations actually even hint to the queens themselves and potentially other individuals being used as a power source for them, like Taurus was.
You must make haste to free them. If you do not, the hive will consume them, and we will lose the story.
Well, we know where they are to be found, and it's probably our second or third next stop. Looking at pulls out the map with all the locations of sanctuaries and other shit where we are supposed to be headed.
Where's that map?
I'll bring it up.
Because you got to get to the sanctuary near the fog or around here, so we can connect it to the other one.
Yeah, our either of next stop should be the Enclave or the Fog.
Yep.
Aren't we like on our way to the fog?
You were before you detoured to go to this place.
Lost Isle is the last place where we are supposed to head, because that's where the more or less last battle is supposed to happen.
Okay. Well,
What's
so we can.
What's here?
Right.
I believe that's unknown to us.
So the purple.
I just noticed there's a sanctuary up all the way by Galewind.
Yeah, we have that one.
Oh, we have that one?
Oh.
Okay.
No, that one not. And that one in the scars we don't have yet.
Okay, so this is what Ilnaric in his letter pointed out to you. So he one.
The red.
This one. That's from his letter.
Yeah, from the letter. Yeah.
This one is where, so do you remember Maris, the Ishimaya?
Yeah.
He was talking
Yes.
about like a place there, a village that's supposed to be cursed, where his family's from, and he wants you to go and he gave you the location of that quest. He's he gave you it basically. And then purple, I believe, is from the emissary, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's got to be from the emissary because it is right there on my map anyway. I don't think that's anything else.
What are these white ones?
Those
That's
are
the Hive Queens.
the hive incursions.
Oh.
Or that's what Tala marked for us.
Yeah, what she sensed as the three greatest points where the hive is concentrated.
We previously thought that that's where the Hive Beasts are, but I'm assuming that more likely that's where the Hive Queens are.
So we have the 3 white spots. We killed one already.
Yes.
We have 2 more, specifically full hives, and 1 partial hive on that red one.
I'm gonna mark these on the map so that we know exactly what's on it.
Well, it's still unsure if that's related to the hive or not, the one from Ilnaric. But he did point out that it would be to our best interest to deal with it.
There we go. Now we'll remember. I'll remember as well. And I won't have to cross-reference it with my notes every single time.
Okay. So now that we know this, I guess we got to form a plan.
Well, shouldn't we? I guess. Where would we want to put Taurus?
I hate to
Well-
say it.
What?
You hate to say what?
I hate to say it, but maybe we should send him to Ilnuric.
Huh?
You don't even know where he is.
Well, I can find out.
Yeah, okay, we can't just cast sending and ask him through.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, he could, if you're willing, Taurus, you could always come with us. We still have space on our Manta Fe.
I would be honored. To see what Etunn has become would be nothing short of extraordinary.
It would certainly be a great help, having someone of his wisdom with us.
I'm afraid that I cannot fight, nor can I even cast spells or do anything, really. I'm simply just someone of faith. Someone who was lucky enough to be chosen to be the keeper of the story. The best I can offer you is that I have lived during a time where no one else has. I might be able to recognize and relate to you things that others would not. For even though I have lived only a short life so far, I have lived it in time before.
Um.
Perfect.
Wanted to ask Taurus about the journal we found.
Oh yeah, he pulls it out and gives it to clerk.
Are you aware of someone named, what was it, Dylan? Forgot the exact name. Dylan something. Where is it? There it is. Dylan Yadrina? Or Dylan?
I
don't
am
know how you
not.
pronounce it.
However, I am familiar with the Yadrina.
Okay, so we found this journal before we got to the final chamber you were in, and it actually has the year 470 on it. So I would assume it's around, or it came from the time you were there.
Yes, 470.
Or sorry, year 35, sorry.
In our measuring of time, there were years since the incorporation of the Komodo into a unified body. But there were also years since the emergence, since the discovery of the Ritual Maker and of the Star Eater. That is what I meant by year 35. 35 since the Komodo agreed to cooperate as one, and 470 years since the discovery of the Ritual of the Ritual Maker and the Star Eater.
Well, here, give this a quick read. He hands the journal to Taurus.
As you give him the journal, he flicks through it rapidly. This is after. Yes, this is after I completed my own ritual. Would not have been aware at that point. I see. It would seem that shortly after, the ritual maker took control of this area, and this journal seems to have been written by one of its victims. The Yadrena were a powerful clan, one of the most powerful, in fact. They were warriors, more warlike than us, at least. I wonder if they still exist in some form.
Technically. Wait, do they? Are they still? Have we come across like the Journa clan at some point? I feel like we have.
I feel like too. I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
You can make a history check if you would like.
Yeah.
Yes,
Try to
please.
remember.
History check. Bam.
Zahavi, you remember that the captain of the guard at Mornslook was named Yadrena.
I'm fucking idiot. I remember checking 2 sessions ago, and thanks.
Yeah.
You see how Zahavi's face just.
Told you guys.
Not that guy.
Wait, the Yadrena exist. Their bloodline continues.
Yes.
They
I don't
serve
even
the House of
remember that
Warren.
guy.
You see, in our time, there were 3 great houses of the Komodo. These were the ones that were the first to agree to the cooperation, to the cooperative, to bring peace to the east and to the lands of the Aino. They were the Yadrena, the Halapi, and the Tulusi. The Yadrena being the warriors, the Halapi, ourselves, being the scholars, and the Tulusi being the makers. The politicians.
Makers.
The gatherers of people. How do you say? The leaders.
Yeah, politicians, it's correct.
It was our dream to build a settlement that would rival that of the Aino in the west, but we never realized it because the emergence happened, and from then on, it was all about survival.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can, Is there still someone of the Halapi clan that we've met before, too?
Yeah,
No,
Ilmarik.
Oh, Inarik, that's right.
That's why I
Yes.
recommended sending him, because even though I hate him, you could protect him at least.
Still threatening Ilmarik, even though...
Hey, we need a favor. Also, fuck you.
Taurus, would you know of any wrinkle or kink in your clan? Some people who might have some ill intentions?
By the time
In your
that
time.
by the time that I was born, you could not afford to do that. To go against the will of the clans was to basically become one with the ritual leader. At that point, we had no choice. Our entire existence was devoted to fighting the ritual maker, Star Eater. There was no other choice. But we did contend with individuals like Yamaki, or different. Yamaki was She was unusual. She didn't come from a clan. Nobody actually knows where she come from. Just appeared one. And she was
Probably from
powerful.
previous.
Powerful beyond recognition, but irresponsible and cool. Morin very quickly saw her for who she was and cast her out. Cut off all contact. Made her a pariah. The Komodo would not engage. And so she struck out on her own and became a sort of enemy to us in some way. Sometimes she would do something that would benefit us, but more often than not, she would show up and with a flick of her hand destroy everything that we've built. It's a pox on this continent.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure she has the same intent to do that again.
Oh yeah.
Her plan is to, if things get too hairy, blow it all up.
If there is a
Well, do we-
way, you must find what her true intentions are, and you must stop her. You must defeat her. She is too dangerous, too unpredictable. She could ruin the entire plan. I thought that even she would not be immune to the ritual, but it seems that she's more resilient than I had expected. Than we all had expected.
She's definitely annoying. What with her vague instructions?
If I could only get inside her head.
I'm sure she would burn you to a crisp if you tried. Well then, any I guess would Clerk know that Carmen sent that sending message? Oh, never mind. Fucking asshole.
She fucking kicks a rock. This bastard. The emissary was from him.
Damn it.
Wait, where did the emissary go again? Where did we send her? Or send her? Shima, whatever?
She went southwest. The emissary was from Milderic.
Lyric
So mad.
sent us a coordinate to go and investigate something. Then the emissary sent us another coordinate to investigate something. But they're both from the same guy, the same, clan,
Yeah, this is bullshit.
basically.
Furiously
Great.
writing a reply.
Furiously typing.
The furious mind what do you call it? Like you see Carmen's face scrunched up as she's thinking of the words to send.
First words are, now you listen here, you little shit.
Listen here, you little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I wouldn't wait for this. This is gonna take a minute.
That's fine.
So oh, I guess in the meantime, after that, I'm gonna go and check on Lila, since I am the one that made her go to sleep.
Oh yeah, she's still kind of existing in a state of not being conscious, huh?
Maybe.
Well, actually, when you walk into the house, Lila is sitting up in bed, talking quietly with Garanti. And she'll perk up as you walk through the door.
Hey, sorry about that earlier.
What happened? I don't really remember much. I just remember feeling really faint and then just passing out. I was just so exhausted from the battle.
No, we, you know that door we were in front of downstairs?
Yes.
And you were telling us we should, make sure we go through and fight whatever was behind there. And I said no, because I could feel the presence behind there with this crown. And then I set this crown on your head and you just passed out right away.
Did you go in though? Like, did you defeat it?
In a manner of speaking, yes, but not in the way that we would have expected. We actually found someone in there. I guess you could meet them if you really want to. And just kind of gesture towards outside.
Oh, yeah. And then she'll spring up out of bed.
And, yep. Go outside. Boop, boop. Yep. So this is Taurus Halapi.
Oh, a jalapi. Haven't seen one of you in a while. I'm Lila, and she'll hold out a hand. And he'll accept it gingerly.
Cute.
I didn't know there was someone down there.
Neither did we. We were not expecting to see, for one, the giant hive beast behind them, as well as him. It's kind of scary.
But you killed it, right? It's all gone now. The hive. It's done.
We
Uh,
definitely did
At
all
this
the
location.
At this location, it's gone. Yes.
Oh, that's great. I can go home. Everything's settled. I mean, you've helped me so
Say
much.
everything.
Well, for me it is anyway. I can go home, collect a reward, and never think about this place ever again.
Bad news.
So about that,
What?
We're gonna need you to do something real quick. Hold on, I'm busy arguing with somebody.
in my head. Busy arguing with somebody in my head. Hold on.
Just sweating as she's like concentrating.
Well, for one, you could potentially help us to maybe sort out if we could work with the current Halapi and or Itrena clan, and maybe help us find the Telusi clan. Oh, wait. Wait! I remember! These motherfuckers found them, right? Ha!
What?
Oh, remember Move and the other idiots that once that visited us? These guys I told you I dreamed about.
Uh, Vaguely.
Oh yeah, they gathered all three of the Telusi siblings.
Neat.
This sending is fucking funny.
Listen here, you
You
Chicken
absolute
shit.
buffoon. Thanks.
motherfucker. Hives. You cannot babysit Taurus Lapi. Tell us where to send him, you absolute buffoon. Thanks, Carmen. Yeah, that's what I found. I counted.
She's just banging on the rock next to her.
Oh my god, what is that response?
Sorry.
Oh no.
Carmen turns around and casts lightning bolt on this building over here.
Taurus will like give a start. Oh my.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Everything
In
at
time,
a
in time.
time.
What? What's wrong?
I need to take 5 minutes. Gonna banish myself for a second. I wanna see what happens. You see her pop out of this.
That's panic banishment. That's...
Instant transmission from DBZ Abrish. The pop
Yeah.
sound. Yeah.
It's...
Well, I don't know what she's all upset about. I think we're in a really great spot right now. I mean, from everything that you've told me, and we've got a new friend. He smiles at Taurus. Now, what was it
only
that
it
you
was
wanted
that
me to do?
easy.
Well, maybe look into the Itrena and Halapi clans and see if we can work with them. Maybe?
Right. That's... I don't know. You know, I don't really know any Halapi, but I do know that Tyvin is a Yadrena, and I don't know if he is in touch with the rest of the clan. But I could ask him. He is, after all, the person who gave me this assignment. But, like, what should I say? How do I convince them to work with you? What do they need to do?
Oh, couldn't we tell them we found somebody from, like, the previous era?
I'm not sure if we should be all too open with that. Maybe, maybe because I'm not sure, because the House of Morin is acting really suspicious, and the last time we worked with Tywin, he was directly subordinate to them. So I'm
Yes.
not sure.
Well, that's the thing, also. You see, the Yadrena and the Halapi, they're all under the House of Morin. Well, actually, when she mentions the House of Morin, Taurus will, like, kind of, like, perk up a little. But they're all under the House of Morin. They can't really do anything without the House's approval. I mean, I could talk to them, and then maybe they could talk to the House, but that's really all I could do. I guess I could talk to Boldar.
Oh, Boulder has always been always been helpful. I guess, yeah, that would probably be in the
Probably be ideal.
best. Yeah, probably ideal. Yeah.
Wasn't Boldar trying to do something? Like sus?
I think we
When?
saw him.
But
But we were kind of acting sus too. Just a
I
reminder.
mean, yeah, no,
think you-
Carmen, that's your fault.
That's
think
totally
that's-
not my fault.
Carmen.
Sai, I think what you're referring to is something that happened in A Knife in the Dark.
Oh, right.
Something we don't know.
You unheard that?
I actually don't know, but okay.
I also don't
Yeah.
know because I don't remember it, but I guess I saw it. My brain was like,
I also did not know, but I know that you acted sus. So
Yeah, I remember session 1.
Yeah.
I know Carmen. I know Carmen was sus.
Someone is always sus.
whatever
Come
you
on.
do, yeah, whatever you do, don't follow Carmen. I guess.
Listen, I'm just saying, that entire first season, every time I had a really cracked theory, it was correct.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Doesn't mean it's
It
not
was
like
very annoying, that's for sure.
15. Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, Karma, stop being correct. I hate this.
And I'm just saying, the moment Zahavi was like, Carmen, what are you doing? Let's do this. And then he did it. Look what we found. We found a whole ass guy.
Oh my God. I acted like Carmen.
My boy.
Yeah,
need
you
to
pulled a
break-
Carmen.
I pulled a Carmen.
You know what? If we want to win, let's all act a little bit more like Carmen.
No,
No.
no.
I don't know, but it
I
might
don't know
be
about
our
the
last.
veracity of that one.
My genius is sometimes frightening.
It's always terrifying, actually.
Anyway, Boldar, yes. Yeah, he's probably fine.
Okay, then I'll talk to him when I get back. I'll try to get somebody to get a courier over to give you a share of the pay for this job. I mean, there's a lot of people that aren't going to get their money because they're dead. So I don't
Hate it when that
Feel-
happens.
really good taking all of it. So I'll get someone to send it over to you.
Certainly.
Maybe get if you could you maybe make it that it will be paid in potions or something other material related that could help us? I could maybe whisk out a scroll with a spell that could send it to us. You could send it then to us. Yes.
I'll talk to Boldar.
Right.
Well,
Gobu, how long would it take to create a spell scroll of 4th level? I have genuinely no idea.
I mean, either. Okay, that's a lot of gold. So a 4th level scroll takes 2 weeks to create
Fuck.
and costs 2,500 gold base. I'm going to
Yeah.
lower that a little bit because we're working with smaller numbers.
Alright, we work with a fourth of that.
Yeah,
Even then, shit.
625.
Does that quarter multiplier apply to learning spells as well?
Yes.
Okay, so I should have an extra 100 gold.
Oh,
That's
okay.
sweet.
Yeah. Yes, it applies to basically everything because people don't really get a lot of gold in it.
How much would a spell scroll of 4th level cost generally?
So, a scroll of 4th level. I just need to see the rarity. It is 250.
Okay.
250.
I could give you 250, and when she arrives in Morin's Look, she could hopefully purchase a scroll with Golder's speedy courier and send the whatever she gets to us.
Okay, that's fine. I'll put that in the notes that she'll do that.
Nice. I'll reduce my money.
Well, I guess I should actually be going now because, well, the job's done, and I've got to get back to the Look. But it was really just the luckiest thing to see all of you, and for your help. I really do appreciate it. And I wish you all the best of luck.
Indeed.
And if you're ever back at the Look, please don't hesitate to look me and Garanti up. If we're still around in there, we'll always be down for it. He smiles.
Oh boy.
See you around.
Garanti will come to the house. And Lila will wave to all of you. They both fly off north.
Okay. So are we gonna listen to what Bird Boy said, or are we gonna do our own thing?
That depends. We should definitely do it, but in what order?
Well, how long
Think
is it gonna take us
closest
to go down
first.
there?
How long is it going to take to get down to the emissary location?
Yeah.
So, let's take a look. Okay, so you have a Mantifae, and you're currently where Lafayette is.
Oh my god.
In order to get down to
Yeah, we would basically go right atop the yellow and the red just to get to the emissary. So might as well make stops there.
oops.
Yeah, it's either we go that way or we get this and then we get this.
Yeah,
And then this.
that's also
Yeah.
what I'm partial to.
I'm gonna draw on the map. I'll get rid of it in a second.
Is this a good path? What I've done in pink? Is this
Yeah,
That's
what
one
we're
of the
thinking?
paths, yeah.
That's
Okay.
the
that's one of the
optimal.
paths.
The other path is kind of. I'm making a conjecture here.
Yeah, there's also
That-
that as well. Okay, both of these, I
Yep.
would say, from end to end, shorter than to go from Mahalama to the eastern regions, because it's a sparser journey. There's less islands and stuff in the way. So I would say, let's put numbers on here.
Also, we don't know if this one connects to this one.
Yeah, otherwise it would be.
It might be that
That.
it connects up here.
Right.
I'm going to say
And then we put us
1.5.
here.
1.5 from
Or this one could connect here.
red to
That is true.
from red to purple. That's kind of what you're looking at. Total of 3 weeks, from end to end
That's
here.
not long.
Yeah, because it's a faster journey. As for this here, this is gonna be looking something like.
It depends on what they unlock to, but I figured it was just unlocking them in general. That would be useful.
I'll give you some measurements.
Because we could always go out of the sanctuary and then go back in and come out on the other side again.
Gonna look like that. Actually, this is probably gonna be more like 1.5, because of some things.
Alright, Rift. Being bitchy.
So you're looking at 3.5 or 3. So this is slightly longer over this way, simply because you're just kind of going over more things. You're not really going in a straight line.
And if I could trouble you for one more estimate.
Yeah. Ah, okay. That's quite long. That's probably 2 weeks.
Weeks?
Yeah. But you are going to pass by home, which won't really speed you up at all. So I guess yeah, it's just 2 weeks basically.
But we would be able to get provisions. Maybe find some spell scrolls or or magic items that we could exchange.
True. That is also
Yeah.
true. So that takes you
What's
by home
over
basically.
here? What's over here again?
That's the
Uh,
lost isle.
The
That's what I
final
meant.
showdown.
Well, the final sanctuary as well.
The Lost Isle, I can actually find it quite easily on a map.
I'm not lost at all.
Apartment complex, I find it very simple.
Honestly, I would prefer to go after the next Hive Queen, but might be best to just go to the emissary, because if we are able to hook up with Elnaric, maybe we can extort him to teleport us to home.
True.
That way we would be able to just 2 weeks, bam, gone.
What would stop him from just teleporting away from us?
Because
Uh,
if we like make fun of him for it, you know,
Right.
like we're
Also,
not
we
gonna
have been
go
we
ahead.
have been dealing with him for months and doing his shit. He does owe us.
Just because he owes us doesn't mean he's gonna be straight with him. Doesn't mean
Was
Also,
he's
we
gonna-
have half a dozen people with counterspell.
Counterspell, silvery barbs, and in very weird cases, polymorph. So I think we're.
let's just make him into a mouse.
Huh? Who's teleporting now, bitch?
Turn myself into a sheep. It's the funniest thing I've ever fucking seen.
Put him in a box, then like diss track at him while he's in the box.
Diss track.
Also, I'm
That's
curious
silly.
about the weapon that's supposed to be here. Maybe that could be an upgrade for Twile.
Hmm. Okay, so are we voting on the bottom path?
Yeah, I
I'm more
think
down with the bottom path.
Okay. Understood.
Would you like to head out?
Yeah, I guess. I think that's best.
Okay. You finally get rid of the creepy ambience and replace it with the regular one.
yo, regular ambience.
So let me take this out and then put it back in. They're much better. I don't feel a sense of overwhelming dread anymore. Okay. So over the next 1.5 weeks, you know, you'll pass by on your west side, on the right side, the tall islands that make up the enclave, where the islands almost become like giant cliffs and mountains. And then you'll start to enter into the edge of the region known as the Fog, where, true to its name, the islands are shrouded in a thick mist that obscures all vision, and the sun is more like a sort of sickly ambient glow than an actual sun. It's here that your travel starts to slow down significantly because of the visibility conditions and everything. However, because you have Clerk with you, who is a native of the Fog, it's somewhat easier for you
Twile.
to navigate, and Twile. it's somewhat easier to navigate. So you don't have to roll any survival checks or anything to avoid getting lost.
Gee,
Nice.
I would fucking destroy those survival checks.
Right. So
It-
we also have a survival. Nice.
There we go. Rolls a nat 1.
The duality.
Guys.
Oh wait, I should
do
have
have advantage.
proficiency in perception now that I'm looking at this.
Okay.
Well, we didn't need to. I just wanted to see. Because I had a plus
Yeah, I
7. I
wanted
was
to
like,
know.
I got plus 7. What's good? What's good?
I would have added my proficiency bonus to survival checks related to navigation and pathfinding, actually. So there. That would have been a
Yeah.
4 instead of a 1.
Oh, it's still not 1 though.
Details, schmetails.
All right. You're coming up on the location given to you by Maris the Ishimaya. The location known as, in the Ishamaya's tongue, Etwalu.
Yeah, this basically counts as a long rest traveling, right?
Yes.
Get your spell slots back.
During your travels as well.
I assume I no longer have aid.
No. During your
Yeah,
travels
Aiden,
as
that's
well.
worth both
It's been a
off.
bit longer than 8 hours.
Mhm.
Taurus will kind of be looking like over the edge of the buffet and stuff, and like the tune and everything. He'll just sort of be, you'll see him kind of like quietly contemplating as Etunn looks quite different to him, but then also somewhat the same. Curiously. So as you come to the location that Maris gave you, an old settlement used by the Ishamaya as a resupply ground and a travel sort of a rest stop almost after traveling through the fog. See the village. The remains of this village are situated on the edge of an island with the south side being shrouded in very thick fog. You can see that it seems to be abandoned and a lot of the houses are crumbling. This was probably some sort of more permanent settlement a little while ago, but now it's fallen into disrepair, has been abandoned. Or it seems a pretty long. I'll do you want to bring Horace with you, or
I don't think so.
okay?
Yeah, I think.
But I leave Remy with him.
Cool.
Just to keep him company and check up on him if necessary.
Great.
Honestly, given that I have to go so soon, it might make more sense to have Twile stay with him as well.
Okay. Arrange that. Put her down there. Signify.
Are we just kind of stopping here?
We could
Yeah, why don't
stop
we go
here,
like this?
actually. This is kind of a good place to stop as you
Yeah.
come to the village. I think this is actually,
Okay.
sense.
I mean, works for me.
And we'll continue with this.
Get your butt back there.
Okay, let's look at fan art.
Fort.
Fart time.
Fruit.
Let me actually open up your stream. There it is.
First one, we got Theomaki on speed dial. Cheapskate. Theomaki just exists to be annoying, so.
I love her. I love that I hate her.
Yeah.
We hate that we love her.
Every time
Yeah.
Carmen has to call Narek. God fucking damn it.
Real.
Or is being pissed at having been saved by Theomaki. No point. Wait, so it's all no Narek? Always has been. Yep. Can't escape him.
Fucker. You
Achievement
can't
unlocked.
escape us, more like.
Reed Taurus, the Halapi Scholar. Oh.
Did it?
It's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
We're starting to pick up the pieces. That's it. That's all the fan art for. So, I believe that next week is the week that I'm gone. Let me just double check. I'm like, but yeah. So next Sunday,
Yeah.
I have an orchestra thing, so I'm gone. It's also Easter anyway, so
Yeah.
we should probably just
I
take.
wouldn't
it
be
it is
able
Easter weekend, ain't
to
it?
play anyway.
Yeah. So then we're back in April on the 7th.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think that weekend will work for me, sadly.
On the 7th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Well, I'll make sure that
So the-
that Yotimo doesn't die.
That'd be great.
He'll
If
have,
not, you'll have your first fighter.
he'll have
Yotimo
plot
dies off
immunity. But yeah. Thanks for playing. You know, actually,
Thanks for running.
the fucking thing behind Taurus could have been like an entire boss fight if you wanted it to, but that you called Theomaki.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to Theomaki
Yeah.
actually. That was actually a
Miyamaki
nice like
has never done anything wrong.
yeah.
What a real
Big
one.
ups
She
to
did
Two.
nothing
Yeah.
wrong.
To be honest, that was actually a nice cheat. Like that was a nice strategy, but it was also like, damn, like bitch, you can do everything for me.
Yeah, that's basically.
She
If
should
she-
stop
if
being
she-
sinister and just run a monster removal service.
If she could just stop being such a dick.
That as well.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go do some dinner and shit. So
Adios.
see you in April.
See ya.
Alrighty.
See you in
y'all
April.
in several weeks.
Yeah.
Have a nice Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Fractured Soul. And here. Thanks for watching. So, yeah, as I said, next weekend I'm busy. I've got orchestra, and it's also Easter. So I will not, unfortunately, be available. D&D next weekend. However, it's my spring break, so I'm streaming a bunch this week. And I wanted to also say, I'm planning a whole bunch, like a huge slate of, of one-shots in Etunn over my spring break. So we're going to be doing a bunch of that stuff. So while there will be no D&D this weekend, I think the end of March into sort of early April will be full of D&D. So if you like what you saw, make sure to tune in on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays for D&D. Like I said, we're not doing it this weekend, but the weekend after, we're having Knife in the Dark. Or no, we're having oh, am I doing it this weekend? Am I doing Knife in the Dark on Saturday? I think I am. Yes, I'm not missing Knife in the Dark. I'm only missing Fractured because I only have orchestra during Fractured. So Knife in the Dark is on for Saturday. So actually, come by this Saturday at 4 p.m. GMT for more D&D. For Knife in the Dark. On Sunday, there's no D&D though. There's no Fractured Soul, but usually Fractured Soul is on Sundays at 5 p.m. GMT. Today was at 4 p.m. GMT because of player scheduling, but Usually it's an hour later at 5 p.m. GMT. And I'll get out a schedule maybe to you know, for all the streams that are happening during the week. Yeah, I would say, you know, also come and check out the streams during the week. You know, they're not D&D, they're other stuff, usually just playing games like working through Mass Effect, working through Baldur's Gate, working through Thirsty Suitors. So, you know, it's sort of a break from D&D and all that stuff. But if you can, come and check them out. Usually those are like much later, like maybe 8 or 9 GMT, but I'll try to start streaming a little earlier this week because I can. I don't have school or anything. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for watching again. Always a pleasure to play with Fractured Soul. Shall we raid? Like, probably raid somebody. Jima, another VTuber that I follow. They're doing music. Oh, they're doing karaoke. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. I'm gonna raid. Please tell them hi from me, and see you all later. Have a good weekend.